food delivery executive with 3 Athers, and with that, how his earnings changed from ICE to 1 Ather, from single Ather to 3 Athers, Gen 2, Gen 3 and Apex. How to make sure that you get the most earning being a food delivery executive as a part-time or a full-time, and the struggles of a food delivery executive. A lot of things we discussed in this talk. So let's get started. Hi Rakshith, how are you doing?
Hi, fine. How are you?
I'm good. How long it's been for you into this job of delivery executive?
I have been working since 5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Were you riding on Ather or you had any IC scooter also?
I had IC scooter. Before this, I was riding my Dio. Typically in lockdown time, so I was riding with petrol IC scooter.
Okay.
Post that lockdown time in 2022 November, I purchased my Gen 2.
So for 2 years you were riding Dio?
Yeah.
And the last 3 years in Ather?
Last 3 years in Ather, yep.
Why Ather?
Why Ather? It's reliable, cost effective than my Dio. Petrol.
Or maybe I'll ask maybe a better one. Why EV?
Cost effective main. To do savings is the main motto of it.
Into this delivery job, the charging cycle, time waste in charging or the range anxiety, those will come add-ons for EV, no?
Yeah. Those will come add-ons for EV. I agree with you. But when Ather introduced in 2022, there was something called free charging, fast charging.
Okay.
So across wide Bangalore, we had charging points. So I don't think so that was the main issue initial days.
So you had 1 Ather back then or 3 Athers?
1 Ather in 2022.
Okay.
And November 2022. Second generation. After that, around 6 months to 8 months, I got my Gen 3.
Gen 3, okay.
After 1.5 years, I got my Apex.
Wow.
So this is my story of an Ather guy.
Yeah, 3 Athers guy.
3 Athers guy.
Out of these 3 scooters, which is your most favorite?
Gen 3.
Gen 3 and not the premium Apex also?
No, I won't prefer Apex.
Why?
The main is they tell you can go in wrapless mode and all. There is still little issues with heating issues. It will drop up the speed. Actually, they have removed the fans which was cooling those motors and all. They have removed those fans. Never ever I have came upon dropping the speed in my Gen 3. I have faced it a number of times in my Apex.
So when you ride longer on your premium scooter Apex, it heats up and it stops performing the same way in the walk plus mode.
Yeah, so walk plus mode, I won't be able to maintain the constant speed. If it is heating up, I won't be able to use magic twist, auto hold. Those number of things I won't be able to use. So I don't prefer Apex as of now.
But do you use warp and warp plus mode for the delivery job in this traffic?
Yeah.
How do you manage? And at what speed do you ride the warp mode?
See, it is not like I need to go at 90 kmph only. The main thing is I need a sudden pickup which needs to be done on a traffic place.
Okay.
When the signal leaves, I must be the first guy to move on, because this is a delivery job. The number of orders you do as early as possible, you will get a next order. This is how it goes on. So you need to do the delivery as soon as possible. So I won't be able to ride in eco mode as I need to do multiple deliveries. So we will be having a target on daily basis. Daily this much orders we needs to be delivered. So you need to do it faster and faster. Then I need to use wrap mode only. That is the main mode.
And how much range do you get?
As of now, I am getting around 35 to 40 because it considers my weight also sitting on that. So I am not so worried about range. If it is giving 20, 25, going with 145 speed, I am okay with it.
Now you have 3 Athers.
Yeah.
And now how do you manage your discharge cycle and riding the pattern?
See, like anyway, my casually it starts at some time of the day. All my Athers will be charged at home only.
Every day? Okay.
No using of fast chargers. I have never ever single charged my Gen 3 in fast charging at any cost. Anyway, I will, once I leave, after 3-4 deliveries or 5-6 deliveries, I will see what is the percentage which is left in my Ather. If it is below 15 to 20%, go to home, change it, put the charging, take another vehicle, come.
Okay.
So I will be changing irrespective what is the percentage charge. Anyway, I will have one backup. This is Apex will be anytime backup. If both the vehicles are at 15%, I will have Apex as backup. This is the backup vehicle.
Okay. And back in 2022, when you had only one Ather, how did you manage this?
I was the first guy to get 85 kilometer speed in Smart Eco. There was something called Smart Eco. Yeah, range. They introduced Smart Eco. What I was doing is I was riding very cautiously. At down, I need to off the keys. I need to run because it's a long process. Which 85 kilometers I need to ride. That too in the peak time, it will go like that only 85 kilometers. So I need to use Smart Eco with 40 kmph only. I would have controlled so much that it would have stressed me a lot.
Okay.
I would have maintained it anyway. After my peak time, I would have gone to fast charger, charge it again. After charging it, it will take hardly 45 to 50 minutes. 80% charging. They have restricted to 80% as of now.
Yeah.
Initial days it was 100%.
Were these fast chargers vacant back then when you used to go?
Yeah. See, typically in my area, there were only 2 Athers. Now typically it is all over Bangalore. So like typically nobody knew Ather, and mainly it was a premium scooter. Not all can afford it. It was around 1,65,000 rupees. Not everybody was affording it.
How much was your Gen 2 when you got it?
1,65,000. I
Gen
took
3?
it in loan.
Loan, okay.
It's a huge amount for me initially when I'm investing, when I had an IC scooter. So I took it in loan, 3 years ka loan. The loan I tenured it by 1 year only. I earned so much that I would have paid it by 1 year only.
Wow. Back then, how long was your duty schedule? Like how long you used to ride?
It is like afternoon, 12 to 3.
Okay.
It's a mandate one. Till 4 o'clock it will be a break.
Okay.
6 to 8 I can do, or otherwise I can skip that 6 to 8 and do 7 to 11. 4 to 5 I would have fast charged the vehicle.
Okay, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. you do your deliveries. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. you charge your scooter.
Yeah, I can do 6 to 8.
Okay.
Or 7 to 11.
7 to 11. Okay.
7 to 11 is mandatory. I need to do it at any cost. That is a peak time.
Peak time. Okay.
Yeah. So morning 12 to 4, 7 to 11. These are both the peak times that I need to do it at any cost.
Now, how did 3 scooters change that pattern for you?
Actually, like 2 scooters only changed my pattern.
Okay.
Typically, it was 12 to 4 mandatory. Then I extended it to 6.
Okay.
Every 2 hours, I will change my vehicle. 12, 1, 2. Again, I will go put in number of charging. It may be 40%, it may be 60%, anything. I will put the vehicle to charging. Again, bring my Gen 3. If I initially took my Gen 2, do till 5 or 6. Again, go there, plug it in. Again, the mandatory peak starts from 7 o'clock. I will have 1 hour gap. Anyway, the scooter which I had taken earlier, Gen 2, will be a full charge. From 7 to 11 I can do, 7 to 2 I can do.
Wow. Okay.
It will be a continuous cycle. Any one vehicle will be in home getting charged.
And how did your earnings change from 1 scooter to 3 scooters?
I was earning around 900 to 1K when I was having initially 1 scooter.
Per day?
Per day.
Okay.
I was doing 2 peaks around 450 rupees and each peak I was doing. Now it has gone to 1500 rupees per increment day. When I had 2 scooters.
Okay.
3, I can't explain it.
Yeah, okay.
The longer the duration you do, the more earnings you can do. Up to 2500 you can do.
Per day?
Per day, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
All the days won't be able to do 2500. All the days we won't be able to eat biryani.
Yeah.
Someday we will eat ghee rice also. Approximately 1700 to 2500 you can earn.
And all the 3 scooters, it's on loan?
As of now, Gen 2, the loan is over. It is almost 3 years done. Gen 3 on a full cash, and I also got a discount, charger ka refund.
Okay.
And this is on loan from past 3 months. It is a 36 months loan.
So what is the charger refund?
Actually, like government said, the charger mandate to be given by the scooter owner. I mean the scooter company. They had charged me 20k, around 19.450 they charged me, and they got a rules regulation that every scooter that should be sold, it includes charger also.
Okay.
So that I got 20k refund, sasta model that is.
And so how much you got this for Gen 3?
1,65,000 and 20k I got refund, 1,45,000 around.
1,45,000. Okay. So this is affordable than second generation when you got it.
Yeah.
Wow,
But that was in loan also.
Yeah.
I paid 20k extra for loan.
Yeah.
Also, I got full cash, extra amount discount, and I got delivery within a week.
Wow.
That I almost, they took 45 days for delivery. My first EMI was deducted from my account, but I didn't get delivery because the initial Ather production was very low.
For the second generation when you got it for loan, how much was EMI?
Around 4,402 something.
So 4,000 per month was your EMI and you are making 900 per day, and now you saved enough that you got third generation on cash.
Full cash, yeah.
That is because of savings and the money you made from delivery.
The savings that I made from deliveries. If I add IC engine, half of the amount was going for petrol.
That's what I'm getting. So back when you had Dio, back then also you were making roughly 900 per day?
No, I was making 1,300, 1,400 because I can go on a long stretch.
Right. So with Dio, you are making 1,300 per day. And how much was your expenses for fuel and maintenance?
Maintenance, it was around approximately 3,000 to 4,000 because the longer range you go, I need to change the engine oil every time and tires. And main thing is petrol. I was filling 300 rupees around petrol every day.
300 per day.
Per day.
So roughly 9,000.
And around 5,000 to 6,000 rupees in service.
That every month?
Every month you need to do because daily you will be running those vehicles.
Okay, so 14k roughly for the
around
50,
around 15k. Some clutch wire broke and that thing, this thing. Around 15k. I've saved that 15k every month.
Wow.
And also, fuel became free for me. While fast charging was there, I just buy the scooter, that's it. The charging was given by them only.
Yeah.
It was like free for me.
So basically with Dio, you're making what, 1,300 per day, roughly around 37, 38k per month.
Huh.
40% of it,
40% of
k
it
used to go for the fuel and
yeah.
maintenance of the scooter.
Yep.
So your in hand was roughly around 21k.
Yeah.
Second generation when you got, you were making 900 per day roughly. Earnings became 26, 27k because fast charging is free for you.
Free for me, yeah. The total savings increased for me.
And how much does your home charging cost you?
Home charging, as I'm in a top, as of now, I'm in a top slab because I'm using about 200 units.
Back when you had second
Back
generation?
when I was, it was initially 300, 400
per month.
Per month.
Okay, that is basically negligible.
Very negligible.
Yeah.
It is like I am not using some geyser or something. That amount is coming. That's it.
Yeah.
That is what I was getting. Initially 400 rupees. Max to max, it was very rare. I got 600 rupees.
How does the two vehicle equation change your earnings and expenses?
As of now, it is around 1.5k
per day.
Per day. It goes up to 2,500 also. How they give bonus, whatever tips I get from customer side, it depends on it. But initially, I am getting good amount compared to my IC scooters. The same earnings which I was doing in IC scooters, I am getting same in my electric vehicle.
How often do you get tips from customers?
Maybe if I deliver around 30 orders, maybe 3, 4, 5 orders, maybe a tips.
Roughly how much will be the tip earning per day?
You want me to tell each individual wise?
No, rough total per day.
Around 100 to 130 rupees, 150 rupees. Maybe like
per day.
Per day.
Okay.
150 rupees. Like one customer may give 20, 50.
Yeah.
We won't be able to tell them to give a tip.
Yeah.
It's against the policy. We will tell their wish. Maybe a customer who gets a delivery on time, very urgent, will give a tip of 100 rupees also. Sometime I have received 100 rupees tips also.
Wow.
So like post the delivery, we will get to know that this guy has been tipped. Even after delivery, customer can tip us.
So basically you get roughly 3k per month as tips?
Around 1.5 to 2k. Not every day will be a tip.
Okay, now with the 2 scooters, now you are making around 1500 rupees per day.
Yeah, 1500 to 1700 to 2500. It is approximately.
So your earning has gone up to 40,000 roughly now. 40 to 45.
40 to 45.
Second generation EMI is closed.
Yeah, second generation
And
EMI.
EMI for this thing, for Apex?
It is 6,602.
So let's make 45k as your earning per month on average.
40k. Huh.
Okay, 40k as earning, and 6k will go for the EMI for your premium scooter Apex.
Yeah.
And 4k for your electricity bill.
Yeah, 4k, around 4 to 5k.
Taking that, now your monthly earning, net earning, removing your expenses, is roughly 28k.
25 to 28k. Sometimes it will be variable. My electricity bill may vary.
Yeah.
And also the service cost for the vehicles.
Yeah.
I need to do brake pad change or minor changes. Every 5k Ather needs to get serviced.
Roughly how frequent will that be, the servicing?
Within a month, each vehicle goes for service.
And how much will that cost?
No, actually I had service plans. Now Ather has discontinued service plans. Now it is like around 1.5k to 3k. If I am taking 2 scooters also, it goes for 3.5k total bill, both the vehicles including.
So basically most of the months, the tips you used to get, they'll balance for the service expenses.
Service balance can be done.
Okay. So basically with one scooter, your earning was 21k with IC scooter Dio.
No,
Single
20, not 21k, around 30.
35k was your earning for Dio, but your expenses, you pulled it back to 21k.
21k, yeah.
Because of the fuel and maintenance.
Fuel and maintenance.
So for Dio, it was around 21k, and with second generation of Ather single scooter, it went from 21 to 27.
Yeah.
And with 2 scooters, it is now 28k net, including the scooter EMI.
Yeah. Scooter EMI and the electricity cost.
Yeah, so the moment the scooter EMI is done, it will go to 34k.
Yeah.
How long is this scooter EMI now?
36 months.
And this is the first year.
No, this is the first year.
You had 2 scooters, second gen and third gen, and you're riding these 2 for most of your deliveries.
Yeah.
Why did you go for Apex?
The main thing is this color and the transparent panel, which I liked it. We were the initial customers where Ather called for a review. We got to know how is the scooter. They didn't explain anything. There we had
before launch.
Before launch.
Before launch of Apex, okay?
Before launch was Apex. I knew the color.
Okay.
I knew the color. There was an agreement signed that we should not disclose it.
Okay.
So we were the initial customers. So I knew the color that I said the day I saw, I told I will book.
So this was for your satisfaction basically.
Satisfaction, what do you say? Something like hobby.
Your passion.
Passion.
Yeah. Do you deliver on the scooter on Apex?
Very rare case.
Because third generation will do your most of the purpose.
Most of the purpose will be done by Gen 3.
You were mentioning that Gen 3 was your favorite out of these 3. Why?
It's a lifesaver which I got from 85 kilometers mileage of Gen 2. I got an higher mileage and it was very reliable for me. It was the best thing. I got a different seat also.
Wait, but you got the scooter for the looks. Apex, you got it for the looks. But Gen 3, you rated it more than Apex.
Yeah.
Why?
This is like my family one. I won't be using it for deliveries. You can see a lot of scratches are there in those vehicles. If this gets scratched, I will little feel. This is the premium scooter. From heart, I brought it, this scooter.
Forget the delivery thing. In terms of riding these 3 scooters, which one is the best for you?
If I am going in a long ride, Gen 3.
Again Gen 3, why?
That is why I told Apex has heating issues. So the throttle
Heating issues. Okay.
Actually, like Gen 3, below the seat, they have a fan which starts running once the motor heats up. In this, due to last time when I spoke with Ather, they told there is nothing like heating issues. But when you see in the dashboard, the throttle response, magic twist and all will be auto hold, will be disabled once the motor heats up. It takes time. For example, 5 to 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, it's still a lag for me. But in those Gen 2 or Gen 3, I can go in number of speed I need.
This magic twist thing we tested on Apex, and that video is over here. You got Gen 2 at 1.65, Gen 3 at 1.45 at much lesser price. There are scooters which will give you more range. For example, Ola S1 X 4 kWh for example. Should they go for Ola, for example?
As of now, I don't say to go to any EV scooters. By end of the year, there will be a number of competitors which are coming. If you are in a state that you need to switch it today only, I don't have any vehicle, then I prefer to go for Ather because I don't have any issues with Ather till now. Ola, I don't think you must go because as a delivery partner, you will be doing lot of kilometers. First thing, there is a battery issue that I see in lot of newspapers, discussions which are going in social media. I don't prefer Ola to be done, and there are n number of service complaints. They say they will do it in 1 hour, 1 day. I have seen lot of vehicles which is in service centers from n number of days. My friend also took for just changing of batteries, brake pads. They took 2 days it seems, which is an half an hour job. So I don't suggest to go for Ola at any cost now, as of now. Maybe like in future they may improve their future part of it. Then you have TVS Iqube, which is a family scooter. I don't think so they will be able to do faster deliveries because they don't have a charging network of fast charging or anywhere. Chetak, it's too bulky and everything is metal finished. I think it is too bulky, and for deliveries you can't go on an faster speed.
And how about Bounce Infinity?
Bounce Infinity, I have never tried it because they have a removable battery. They do it manually, switching those batteries.
Yes.
In number of times, I don't suggest that one.
And they have a portable fast charger which will charge the battery to 80% in 45 minutes. And at 80% of charge, it gives a range of 80 kilometers.
But the trust what I have with Ather, I have not seen those many Bounce Infinity vehicles on road as of now. Because if you see the vehicle only, then we will get to know what is their feedback of the customers. For example, my friend who uses that only will be able to know. See, today I can say that you can do deliveries with Ather because I know how it works. Bounce Infinity, for example, today, as of now, here position, my battery is over. There won't be any swap nearby 2 kilometers. Then it will be very hard for me.
Now, what are the biggest struggles or difficulties being a delivery partner?
First thing, we don't get respect. That is the main thing. They don't call us personally. My name is Rakshith. They don't call me as my name. They call our company name. The company is getting a name. Obviously, I tell. They pay us. We are their employees. But then, hello Swiggy, come here. They don't call us by name. That is the main thing. Personally, we work also. I request everybody is to call by their name. They will be happy. Once you call by their name, you will see a smile in their face. They are calling by my name. That is a personal thing. When you are on road, in summer, you will have lot of heat.
Now, for someone who owns an Ather or any EV, since you have 3 EVs that you maintain, 2 of those rode for above 50k kilometers, for someone to maintain their EV or Ather the best way possible, what are your suggestions for them to maintain the scooter the best way?
I was working with Lenskart as a store manager.
Okay.
I had so much pressure being a store manager. I said, why I am taking this much pressure when I can earn easy?